So in a few years from now, robotics is gonna be part of our lives. We see wearable robotics playing a huge role in allowing us to do more every day, allowing us to do things that maybe we couldn't do before, or allowing us to, as we age, be able to do similar things than we did when we were younger. We think robotics will embed into clothing in a way that you can almost not notice. It's almost like power steering in a car, where if you grab an old car that doesn't have power steering, it feels like the wheel doesn't move. And it's become so ubiquitous that we just use it and it's there and we don't even think about it. I think the same thing will happen with wearable robotics. At Harvard, we actually focus not only on industrial settings, but also on medical. So we're using these wearable technologies to help stroke patients, multiple sclerosis patients, Parkinson's patients, be able to interact with the world in a way that's more similar to that of a healthy individual. So be able to move around, walk at similar speeds, walk symmetrically, and that's already actually being deployed now in some hospitals in the US. So I think the possibilities are endless when you think about industrial applications, medical, but also day-to-day as we all age and want to keep doing the things that we've been doing to date. So it's very exciting to think about how AI, robotics, and all those different disciplines are going to come together to create those possibilities for society. So when we looked around at what people had been doing for decades in the exoskeleton world, it all looked larger, heavier, and less practical than what we thought it should be. So we took a different approach of instead of trying to replicate Iron Man or build a robot around a human, understand how humans work. And so we looked at the way muscles work, and we developed a system that basically does what a muscle do, but external to the body. So it connects both sides of a joint. When it contracts, it basically behaves as an external muscle that is doing some of the work for you. And so when you're thinking about doing intense tasks, such as repetitive lifting in a distribution center, that extra muscle can take about 40% of the weight of the item you're lifting off your back. And so when you look at industry, there is billions of dollars spent per year on injuries, lost retention, lost productivity. And if we are able to help workers get 40% better at something, that basically can have a huge impact in the world.